Hello, I am here at the U20 World Cup qualifying camp in Dominican Republic, and just here to get a little background on the people who make the engine work behind the scenes. Everyone is highlighting athletes and they want to know their stories. I want to talk to the practitioners. I want to talk to the people who make what the athletes do possible, because if you don't have any concept or have never been behind the scenes, it is quite fascinating, quite chaotic, quite crazy to see an athlete come in the state they are after a game and to be able to play again the next game. It's amazing the work that the behind the scenes professionals do, and I want to just highlight that. So that's the purpose of all of this, and please introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, I'm Laura McLane. I'm full-time athletic trainer with under 20 women. I also cover the U19s and U18s age group with U.S. Soccer.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your journey. How did you get to this exact place where you are here today?
Yeah, so I went through an undergrad at the time. An athletic training degree was a bachelor's or entry-level master's degree. Now it's switched to a post-professional degree or master's degree program. So I went to undergrad at Washington State, and then got certified as an athletic trainer.
Cougars, right?
Yes,
okay.
Cougars. Right. Yeah, go Cougs. Got certified my senior year there. Went to grad school at Utah State University for additional experience and a master's degree, because at that time I wanted to work in collegiate athletics. So I got more experience there, and then have worked primarily in the collegiate setting at the Division I level with women's soccer, mostly, and filling in different sports and needs as I need to, and then had an opportunity to do per diem work with U.S. Soccer, and then they ended up creating a full-time position with the under 20s and under 17s age groups on the women's side, and so.
And you cover both?
I cover just the U20s.
The 20s, okay.
I've in the last 2 years have facilitated and worked with other teams that are outside of my normal people that I cover. But primarily my responsibility is the under 20 age group.
Okay, perfect. So anyone who needs to or is interested in breaking into this field, what would you say in terms of skill set, temperament? What do you need to be successful at a position as a head athletic trainer?
Yeah, I think biggest thing is just a lot of the uncoachable things. So being good at communicating, being able to work with a variety of different people, and understand different perspectives. And I think what's really interesting and important for me is just having a variety of different people in a diverse setting, because all of those different perspectives really help me, one, improve my own skill set and improve my perspective on things, but it also provides our athletes with the best ultimate care.
What would you say is your favorite part about being a trainer?
I love being on the field. I love that no day is the same, and
100%.
I love and I feel like a strong responsibility and a lot of pride and privilege, really, in my ability to have an impact on an individual's life, whether that's a player because they're hurt, a player who's just a little bit sore, player who needs some space to talk, really just being here completely to support those individuals. That has been really the biggest thing for me, I think.
Being able to work with pliable young minds.
Yeah, educate them about their bodies, educate about how to take care of themselves, and really focus on not just getting them out on the field, but also kind of the holistic approach.
There's a human element to it.
Yeah, exactly.
What I always found cool about the trainers I've worked with is they not only treat the athletes, but the relationships they have with the athletes are so much tighter than the coaching staff. So it seems that sometimes it goes between treatment, counseling, just life management. So I always find that that's awesome, like an awesome role to be in, where you can have a lot of influence in a positive way, whether it's getting someone back from injury, whether it's working through trauma, grief, whatever. And I think that, so I guess my next question is, was there any specific training you took outside of the clinical roles in terms of on-the-field assessments and clinical diagnoses to deal with the human side of it?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes. Nothing in my like actual school training really, I feel like has prepared me for some of those responsibilities. It's more kind of on-the-job training. I have gone through a number of different courses through my own professional development, like mental health first aid and a few other courses that I've just picked up here and there to help deal with
everything that comes along with it.
Yeah, and also, also more learning about myself and my wellness and my mentality and understanding my needs has also helped me help other people.
How do you take your time away from sport and replenish or recharge yourself?
Yeah, I'm not very good at that.
Okay. Work in progress.
I'm working on it, yeah. I do a lot of yoga, try to do some like meditation and breathing. Exercise is a big key for me, and just getting out in nature really is what refreshes me.
Forest bathing, getting out, taking your shoes off,
grounding
feet
myself,
on the ground.
Yeah,
I love
getting
it.
in the water. Water's pretty healing for me too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
In terms of just being the head of the medical department, is there anything in terms of team building or team strategies that you would give advice to anyone who is not aware, like on how to manage a team of different professionals with different skill sets?
I think for me, it's really about just trusting the other providers that we bring in and empowering them to do the job that we know that they can. Certainly being here for support and guidance and try to create a bit of structure, but I never feel like I'm not a micromanager by any means, and so I want everyone to feel comfortable with where they're at, their skill set. If they have questions, if they have suggestions, certainly open to anything and everything in terms of that. And then certainly personality management is a bit of my role too, but really just trying to stay calm, keep people enthused about what they're doing, and just create really a positive atmosphere.
That's awesome. Last question, any direct advice for anyone who's in an athletic training program now on just what it takes to get to this point?
Yeah, I would say apply for any opportunity that you can. I got my first job. I applied early before I finished grad school, and it just happened to be a need that I fulfilled for the university I work for. And with this job, I applied for the senior women's national team job when I just barely met the qualifications to do that, and then got offered an opportunity to be a network provider, and came in and really built some trust with the organization and was able to have the opportunity to come full time. So I would say apply for any job, regardless of if you feel like you're qualified or not, because you never know what opportunities are gonna be out there for you. And then just constantly be aware and be present with the job that you are doing or the place that you are in, because people will see that and they'll remember you, and that can help facilitate your growth in your profession.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Always a pleasure.
I
will say she is an amazing team manager. She really works with people, has side conversations, checks in, and I find that super easygoing, non-micromanaging was awesome for me. Today's my last day at camp, so I'm heading out.
Sad.
I'm sad too. I got mixed feelings, but thank you. I appreciate making me feel welcomed. Thank you for just answering all the questions I've had and just learning from you. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You've been awesome.
Appreciate it.